I listened to the episode that you did by yourself. And
the I Am Not Broken episode.
I'm Not Broken. And you
Okay.
talked about the communication between me and our bishop here about Katie going to church. And the one thing that I want to clarify is that he did not get all the information that you thought he did. I didn't know that one of the reasons Katie doesn't want to go to Sunday school is because there's boys there or a leader there without a female leader. I don't know any of those details, and neither did the bishop. So he didn't deny her request to be in the primary because knowing all of those things.
Right.
He just denied it because he didn't think it was best. And I just want to clarify that sometimes we think people have a good understanding of a situation and then make a bad choice or a choice we don't like. In this case, he did not have all of that understanding and made a choice that we weren't very happy with. But I think it's important to just recognize that he didn't have that information.
Right, he didn't purposefully say you have to go here because
He
that's
didn't
what you have to
know.
do despite the trials and the challenges that you have.
He's not trying to do an inappropriate exposure therapy here. He didn't know about those concerns for Katie. He just made a decision that he felt was best.
I appreciate that clarification because our current bishop that is, for Mason, for the ward that you attend, has done a really good job, I think, of managing the nuanced place that you are. I don't feel like he's engaged in shaming you. We've got he's a good man with good intentions and solid boundaries. Like, he's not crossing those boundaries. I think the thing that really bothered me is instead of trusting the parents on what is best for our child, he made a decision without inquiry, but also I shouldn't have to explain why on something like that, in my opinion. But thank you absolutely for that clarification. I'm glad because I know we do have local listeners, and I definitely do not want people to think poorly of this man who I feel has handled my exit from the church and Mason, a lot of your questions beautifully. Honestly, we couldn't ask for somebody to do it any better. He's doing a very good job. And he's, one of the things I hear a lot in the ex-Mormon space is nobody's checked in on us after we've left. And that's also not the case. This bishop has actively checked in and made sure that we're okay and offered to be there in a very appropriate boundary space. And I've been very appreciative of that, Bishop.
Yeah, so I just wanted to clarify that one point so that we get a clearer look at things. So, but that's it.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you.
I love the context today. I love what we talked about.
Yeah, and maybe what we should do is have Alex take that little clip where you said that and tag that on to the end of that episode. So that way, those who listen to it in the future have that, hey, Mason's here now. This was his feedback on that episode that I did by myself. So that way they get then. I think that would be great. What is that like in the newspaper? You get like that little edit,
your
the correction.
your
redactions. Let's make sure that goes in there. I love it.
Okay.
So thank you so much, listeners. We've got a lot of things coming to you. In fact, we have talked about starting in May. I believe our date is going to be May 11th. We are going to be doing a Thursday lunch break-like show with Sarah. It'll be short. It'll be live. And it's going to be to review some of the things that we've talked about on the podcast before. It'll be super short to give those of you who do not have 90 minutes to dedicate to every episode an opportunity to check in and also engage. So if you are interested in that, start looking forward to those episodes. Again, the plan is to launch those on May 11th. And they will be, I believe we're planning on starting around 12:15 Central Time on Thursdays. And that'll be an opportunity. If you've got questions or something, go ahead, email me those questions. I will respond to those on here. If you've got a question about an episode or something, I will be here to answer those questions. Mason will join us on the days that he is available. It probably won't be very often just because of his schedule at work. And again, it'll be just a really quick lunch break show. Grab a coffee, grab your lunch, and tune in live on Thursdays starting May 11th of 2023.
The intent to kind of hit some of the mental health things that you've addressed that can really change the way that we view things. It just in kind of a quick way, almost like the RAID worksheet, right? Like, here it is. These are the particulars. now go and do.
Right. It'll also be where I respond to, because we're starting to get a lot of emails with questions and how would you do this? And so I'm going to start addressing a lot of those questions during that live show. So that way everybody can benefit, because I know that when I've got one person that asks me a question, there's probably 100 people with a similar question that didn't speak it out. It'll be a great opportunity for you to engage with me. And those shows will last anywhere from maybe 15 to 30 minutes before I've got to end my lunch break and hop back over to clinic on Thursday. So we're really looking forward to that. Again, that starts May 11th. And as always, we would love to see you if you've got a question or something. Our Facebook page, Unpacking Mormonism and Other Religious Trauma. If you want an invite to the private group, shoot me a private message through that. My name is Sarah Westbrook on
Facebook.
So on Facebook.
Yep.
So absolutely do that. Our moderators will, tag me and make sure that I see those things. Or also visit our website at daisygirlcommunications@gmail.com or email us at daisygirlcommunications@gmail.com.
America. We are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. By honoring your sacred vocation of nursing, you impact your family, your friends, and your community. At Grand Canyon University, our online RN to BSN, MSN, or DNP degree programs allow you to balance online coursework with local in-person clinical, practicum, or immersion hours. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.